Hello everyone. If you grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, we've been told that we've been blessed by Jehovah, and we are the real truth, and we are the only religion that teaches the truth. And all our literature is blessed by God, and they brag that they put out more magazines than anyone out there. Yes, that part is true. But did they made up to the 5 finals of publishing company that put out the most magazines all over the world? Well, here's it's called InsiderMonkey.com, the best-selling magazines in the world. They have the 5 top magazines they publish within a year. So let's see where Watchtower is.
For the past decade, printed publications have decreased in sales significantly, but the best-selling magazines in the world have managed to sustain their readership over time and still sell millions of copies. From home furnishing publications to gossip magazines, I'm sure you've heard of every name on this list or at least spotted an issue at your nearest newsstand. However, before reading our compilation, you should know that...
Okay, we're going to skip there and stop for now. Number 5 for total circulation per issue, 4 million copies of National Geographic. Total circulation of Good Housekeeping, 4.3 million. Better Home and Gardens, 7.6 million. Game Informer, circulation 8.1 million. Number 1, AARP magazine, American Association of Retirement Persons, 22 million. Now let's find out about the Watchtower.
The ranking has been established according to the number of circulation for each issue of the magazine, allowing us to recognize which of these publications is the most sought after. Although the Jehovah's Witnesses religious magazines, The Watchtower and Awake enjoy an extraordinary circulation of 45 million and 43.5 million copies, respectively, we decided to leave them out of our list, since they are generally handed out free of charge or in exchange of a donation.
Okay, they didn't make it on the number 5 list because a long time ago when I was a Jehovah's Witness, all our literature we had to sell at the doors, every single one. So, because of Jimmy Swaggart lost his case in court, he had to start paying taxes. That's what I said. Start paying taxes for all the literature that he had. Jehovah's Witnesses changed the status of the literature in America to be free literature. But they want you to ask the asshole, would you like to make a donation? But they don't have to. So, by Jehovah's Witnesses not paying, by Jehovah's Witnesses didn't want to pay taxes on the literature, that's the reason why they're not number one. So Watchtower, when you try to be dishonest and try to beat the system and not paying taxes, because you was putting out 43.5 million copies all over the world of your literature, and you did not make it to be number one. Because all the ones we was looking at, none of them was above the Watchtower that were producing so much literature. So, people, if this was God's organization, think about it. They would be number one religion. They would be number one in producing out the truth of their beliefs in their own literature. But instead, they have so much deceit, betrayal, lies, false predictions, pedophiles, all these things. And the world is waking up, realizing Watchtower is not what it claimed to be. Doesn't matter how much literature you can put out, Watchtower, how many languages you can put out. Every single thing that comes out of each branch is a lie and false hope, and you are misleading millions and millions of people. It's time for you, Jehovah's Witnesses, to cut the string with the Watchtower. Get out, you and your family, because Jehovah's Witnesses, you are being misled by the Watchtower. And if you don't want to be destroyed with a false prophet, and that's what the Watchtower is, predicting the world was going to end too many times. It never happened. Armageddon was supposed to start too many times. It never happened. And remember Mike and Kim? Mike brought out something very interesting. Jehovah's Witnesses, do your research in Revelation. Armageddon don't start first. Armageddon is after the 1,000 years. That's right. After the 1,000 years, that's when Christ will be fighting Satan, the demons, and anyone that's coming across the Jews to destroy the Jews. That is Armageddon. And we all been lied too, because we've been told that Armageddon's coming, Armageddon's coming. No. What's going to happen is bad. Armageddon is after the 1,000 years. People, you need to do your research. We all been lied to and misled by the Watchtower. Am I an idiot? Am I an asshole? Yes. If I was still in Jehovah's Witnesses, I would be an asshole. I would be an idiot. You know why? Because I'm letting false prophets and these 7 men proclaiming to be the anointed ones, the spiritual Jews. And they are not. So, yes, if I want to be an asshole, an idiot, I would stay in this religion, knowing that I will die, knowing that every time I'll be knocking on doors, my conscience will keep bothering me because I know this ain't the truth anymore. So if I want to stay in this religion, yes, I will be an asshole and an idiot because I value people's lives. That's the reason I make these videos, to wake people up. That's the reason why all of us do the same, to wake people up, to show how Watchtower is destroying people's lives. So anyone's coming out of this dangerous religion, cult, it's not an asshole. He's not an idiot. But if he chooses to go back to it, then that's what he is. And that's where he will be. And that's where he remain. Because he's let 7 men to control his life. 7 men to control his family. Every doctrine, everything they've been teaching is a lie, Jehovah's Witnesses. The proof is in their literature. I found it, other people found it, and it's there. So, if you want to call someone a name, you better look in the mirror, because the 7 men that's controlling you is going to lead you to the road of destruction, and you're going to follow them. And the person you see in the mirror is the one putting your heart into these men, not putting heart in a God, not heart in Christ, but you're putting your heart in a false God named Jehovah, which, if you did your research, you'll find out no one knows God's name. The Jews don't even know his real name. It's been lost. So if they don't use the name Jehovah, then why in the world are we using the name Jehovah? Oh yeah, that's right, it's in the Bible. Who was the first ones to put the Bible together? The Catholics. Who's the one that started putting the name Jehovah in it? The Catholics. So you are followers of the Catholics. You are a follower of a false God. People, you need to wake up. You need to get out of Watchtower. Thank you, and have a nice day.